spot in my garden. It's a really zen chill spot, like beneath a tree. There's a nice shade over here, so it's like really cool. Um, but anyways, today I'm here because I wanted to share with you a new challenge that anyone who is interested in getting better results in their binary trading should do. Okay, so the reason why I think this is a very good time to do this challenge is because, like, right now, you know what's happening in the markets. In case you haven't been following the news, like Donald Trump I mean, he recently, had some, he actually passed some tariffs on the imports of like steel and aluminum in the United States. And the reason for this is to actually, because the United States has once been like one of the top producers of steel, but now they actually switched to become like the biggest importer of steel instead. Okay, and the reason why he changed this, when he passed this bill, was so that he can actually increase the competitiveness of the United States in the markets. So I mean, it's debatable whether it's good or bad, but I mean, if you look at his perspective, there's reason for that. But nonetheless, okay, whichever side you're on, whether you think it was good or for bad, it did deal a big blow to the markets, and it had caused like a, drop and also very tentative price action. So you can say last week, this week, even with the screening methods I've added for my students this year, or rather with the screening as I added to the Binary Lab Elite training methods this year, students have found that it's actually very few qualified trading pairs on the markets. If you're going in, whether it's Asian, London, New York, very few valid trading pairs. And out of the very few pairs, sometimes there's 3 qualified pairs out of 8 available pairs. Out of the 3, maybe only 1 is tradable in the market. And sometimes if you go in, the setup, you may have just missed it sometimes. So like what I'm seeing, and also what I'm feeling personally when I look at the market, try to take some trades, is frustration, and it definitely takes a lot of patience. Okay, so I want to bring it back to the real basics, because a lot of people who try to trade, sometimes you have been spoiled by good market conditions. Meaning that there will be the days where in 20 minutes you get 5 net wins, 6 net wins, 7 net wins. And we have done all of those things in the past. We have done that in a group during our traders chat. And we like, let's say I go in there, I say, check out the charts here, and the students are saying, look at this one, look at this one, look at this one. And then here we are all trading at the same time. We're getting like wins left, right, and center. Within just 20 minutes, we get like I said, like 6, 7 wins, 8 wins sometimes. And in the course of a whole day, when the good market is there, we get spoiled by getting used to like really awesome results on a daily basis. We have gotten used to getting 10% per day, 20% per day. But at the same time, like when things turn different, when the market turns, when the market isn't there, when the market is there to reclaim those good moments and replace it with times that we need to be patient and we get frustrated being patient, how do we then manage the situation? A lot of traders tend to lose their cool, start taking trades where they shouldn't, and then as a result, like throw away yesterday's gains, or maybe become a break-even after several hours of trading, which is even more frustrating. So I want to keep things very simple, give you guys a challenge, all right? And you can actually take part in this challenge whether or not you're in the Binary Lab, just by doing a hashtag like what I've done in this video. I believe it's a hashtag 2 net wins per day challenge, okay? Hashtag 2 net wins per day challenge. So if you've been subscribing to this channel, you want to take part in this channel, just do that. You can post a screenshot of your winning trades on social media, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, 2 net wins per day challenge, and hashtag that. And that's what I'm going to be doing too, okay? Just leading by example as well. So I'm like, for those of you in the Binary Lab Elite group, I'm going to be posting my setups. When I do that, I'm going to proactively try to get this 2 net wins per day going. And like the reason why why did I say 2? Why not 3 or 4 or 5? Okay, because we all know as traders that we are actually exchanging risk for reward. What are the risks that we're exchanging? We're exchanging the risk of something going wrong. For every additional trade that we take, we are putting our previous trade's profit on the line. True or true? Okay? So in this challenge, I wanted to keep things very basic, and the whole point of this is that if you can keep to this goal, in 3 months, you would be up 60%. If you're not compounding, if you're compounding, more than that. Is that good? It's not fantastic, but it sure beats like getting frustrated about losing money, right? So I think this is a really good way to get started building your confidence as well. If you think this is a great idea, comment beneath this video and share this video too. 2 net wins per day challenge. You can get started on it today. And what does it mean to have a 2 net wins per day challenge? Well, basically, if you win a trade, that is 1 net win. If you win 1, you lose 1, you're back to 0 net. It doesn't matter if it's consecutive 2 wins. It don't matter if you won 1, lost 1, won 1, lost 1, and won the next 2. But when you're 2 net wins, you stop for the day. Of course, there'll be the good days on the markets where you find that it's going to be easy to just go for a couple more. But when the markets are not doing great, let's say like right now, okay, I think it makes perfect sense to stop at 2. Like governments tell people, who are trying to have families, there's some governments where they're having issues with overpopulation. They tell people stop at 2, children, okay? And right now, I'm telling you that let's say right now, based on the market's conditions, you would be ahead of a lot of people who have no discipline, no self-control, are greedy, okay? If you simply stop at 2 net wins per day, you would be ahead of a lot of people, probably even ahead of financial institutions. If you're trading at 2% per trade, 2 net wins per day is already 4%. Oh, I made a mistake. Earlier, what I said about 60%, that's actually based on like if you're doing 1%, but a lot of people actually trade at 2%. So you would actually be looking at about 2 per day, 2 times 20, 2 times 2, that's 4, 4 times 20, that's 80% per month. That's not bad at all. Does 80% per month sound good to you? But a lot of people, ain't it funny? Ain't it funny, like, how is it that some of us can get 10, 20% per day, but struggle to get 80% per month? If that is your struggle, welcome to the 2 net wins per day challenge. Start this exercise today. Update me by the comments. I want to see your results as well. Whether you're in Binary Lab, whether you're not in Binary Lab, if you're a subscriber to this channel and you like the idea of this challenge, you are most welcome to take part. Just hashtag your social media posts, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, 2 net wins per day challenge. That's all I have to say to you in this video. Bye for now. Good trading.